Welcome to Jim Pattison Volvo of North Vancouver. My name's Nelson Phillips, and this is our brand new 2016 XC90 T6 all-wheel drive in the Inscription trim level. So here at Jim Pattison Volvo of North Vancouver, we have the biggest selection of XC90s all across the lower mainland for BC right now. So definitely a good spot to come by if you're in the market for one of these. So some of the great features about the new XC90 is they're first offering you a world-renowned 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that is offering 320 horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque. The way that it's doing that is it's giving you a supercharger to give you that low-end thrust right off the line, and then a turbocharger to give you that big hit once you get into the power band there. So definitely no lacking for power, but you're going to be getting a combined total fuel efficiency of 10.6 liters combined per 100 kilometers. So great fuel efficiency while still getting a ton of power. You'll also notice the signature Volvo grille there. Then you've got the Thor's hammer headlights, so a really signature piece in that Scandinavian design. So let's walk over to the passenger section here where we can take a little bit better look at the storage compartment. So one of the big things about the Volvo is obviously the safety is very important to us. So one of the big things that makes Volvo so much safer than all the other manufacturers is that we're using a material called boron steel throughout the safety cage. This is 5.2 times stronger than any of the other composites being used. And an interesting fact is the previous generation XC90 is actually the safest vehicle on the road comparing to all the other 2016 models. Until this one came along with 40% boron steel and is now going miles beyond what the old vehicle was capable of. So definitely a very safe vehicle. You'll also be having a lot of technology up here in the center of the windshield. So you'll have a camera, an infrared laser, and a radar that are all monitoring the traffic ahead of you, paying attention for pedestrians, cyclists, and other cars. And that's going to be working at daytime, at nighttime, in the fog, in the rain, so a very reliable system that would apply the brakes to avoid accidents from happening. So let's go in and we'll take a look at the versatility that this vehicle offers. So one of the great features, you'll have the power operated tailgate as a standard feature. The wave of the foot will also open that as well if the key fob is present. One of the great things about the Volvos is you'll notice all the seats fold entirely flat. So it gives you the option, I think of it as almost your king size bed back there. So you can really use it for any type of camping trips, or just if you're loading tons of big things into the vehicle. Really has a ton of cargo capacity, and with the ability to have those back seats folding entirely flat, just gives you more versatility than you'd be getting out of other vehicles in this class. Another favorite of mine is going to be the grocery bag holder. So this flips up, groceries go in there, tops of the bags get clipped in, so no matter how windy that road is on the way home, the groceries stay nice and secured in the bags you left them in. You'll also have a little secured storage spot, so really good feature to have if you have any valuables with you. You just put them in there. When this comes down, the back of the tailgate is going to cover over it, so no matter what, if someone was to break into the vehicle, there's no way that they could access anything here. So I think of it as your onboard safe. So definitely a good secured spot there. You'll also have the optional air suspension. This will allow you to lower the vehicle and raise it to make it more accessible for loading things. And then available through your different drive modes, it will also lower or raise depending on the drive mode that you've selected. So yeah, I'll also demonstrate how the seats fold up because it is very easy there as well. So here we have it to fold them back up. We just go like that. To access the third row, you pull from this lever here. And you can see the third row is very easily accessible and a lot more space back there than a lot of the other competitors if you're looking at the BMW X5 or the Audi Q7. Another great feature about the Volvo is that they also give you a built-in booster seat. So for a lot of you that have families out there, you're going to be using the vehicle for your kids, it's going to be really nice to have this built-in booster that just clips into place there. So now anyone from the ages of about 3 till 10 would now be in the same seating position as an adult, so that the safety harnesses and the airbags would work just as effectively. So you also have your 4-zone climate control there, so you'll have individual controlled climate even for the back seats. And once again, your big panoramic sunroof, standard feature. With the Inscription, they focused on really high-end finishes. You'll see Napa leather across the door, real exposed walnut, and then you've got the nice sunshades to keep things a little bit cooler for those hot days, or if you want to take a nap in the back. You can see when you get up to the front here, quite a few adjustments when it comes to the front seats. You'll have everything from a cushion extension. This one has the Bowers & Wilkins premium sound system. Getting some nice Napa leather across the dash there. More of that exposed wood. And then with the seats, you'll also have that cooling option. So for those nice hot days, it'll be nice and cool. And then I'll let you hop in there, and then we can show you a little bit about that center screen, where it goes into so much of the functionality there. So great. So really what Volvo's focused on with this interior here is giving you all that functionality and the technology that you would like in the most advanced vehicles in the world, but they're giving it to you in a very simplistic way. So you're getting all that functionality, navigation, your media, phone, and then your sound experience. On this side, you'd have all your vehicle functions, an auto park or park out feature, so that this vehicle will actually park itself. And then when you go into this side, you'll have all your applications. You can even get your Apple CarPlay in here as well. And the nice thing is the climate controls are always present here on the screen. So no matter what's going on with the screen, you'll always have the climate control. You'll also have your voice activation there as well for all your functionality. And then another great feature is going to be, you'll actually have a full autopilot feature. So that works up to 50 kilometers an hour with the 2016 models. And you'll have an adaptive cruise control that works with the flow of traffic on the highway, so that you can set your speed and it's going to start to flow with traffic to both accelerate and brake for you to make sure you're having a nice and comfortable road trip. Another great feature is the very elegant borderless mirror that they're giving you here as well. It's just a really elegant touch. And then another great feature is the Volvo On Call. So that will give you a ton of services that are available through the vehicle. You'll actually have an application on your phone that will allow you to both start the vehicle, turn it off, and view a number of other settings through that as well. So definitely a ton of functionality in these vehicles. You'll also have your different drive modes here. So you'll have everything from your eco mode, your comfort mode, your off-road with the air suspension that'll lift the vehicle up, lock up the all-wheel drive for maximum traction. And then you'll also have the dynamic mode, which will actually lower the vehicle. It'll hold the gear shifts longer, and it'll give you more power right when you need it for those quick times where you need acceleration. And then another great thing is they're just giving you all the buttons, all the need to have things very accessible. So your volume, your hazard lights, your front and rear defrost, all very accessible, so that you don't need to go through your screen to access those things when necessary. So definitely a very good vehicle. Like I was saying, we definitely have the biggest selection of vehicles here in the Lower Mainland. So I would definitely recommend coming to check this out. And once again, my name is Nelson Phillips, and thank you for coming by Jim Pattison Volvo, North Vancouver.